wrestles with God all night and is told to change his name to Israel. Following that, the Bible claims, "For I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved." The sun rose on him as he passed over Peniel. Genesis 32, 30, and 31. Perhaps another noteworthy verse is from Matthew describing the third eye and compares it to passages from yogic and Hindu spiritual traditions. This verse is also noteworthy because the pineal gland is the only part of the brain that lacks left and right hemispheres and is found right in the center of your brain. If your eyes are good, your whole body will be full of light. Matthew 6:22. Modern scientists have discovered that the pineal gland releases pineal fluid throughout every gland of the body. We have 7 main glands, and surprisingly enough, they are correlating to the 7 chakra points. The pineal gland sits at the top and is linked to every other gland or chakra point. So once activated, your whole body becomes illuminated. In Hinduism, ancient Upanishads compared humans to cities with 10 gates, showing that the sensory world is accessed through 9 gates: 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 ears, 1 mouth, 2 excretory passages, and the 10th gate is the third eye, which is a gateway to heightened consciousness. The third eye is considered a portal to hidden dimensions of reality, imperceptible to our 5 senses, and once activated, it's believed to unlock the doors to our 6th sense. Also, interestingly enough, esteemed Freemasons like Walt Disney made a hidden reference to the pineal gland in the movie Pinocchio. A closer examination of the word Pinocchio reveals its meaning, pine, and occhio. In Italian, occhio translates to eye, unveiling the true essence of Pinocchio as pine eye or third eye. Until recently, unlocking the mystical potential of our pineal gland had remained a mystery. However, a rogue NASA engineer has now leaked a classified method, unlike anything you've ever seen before. This new discovery has allowed thousands of regular men and women to awaken their third eye and become supernatural. They reported experiencing heightened intuition, out-of-the-body experiences, and even psychic powers. Now, I understand that this might be a lot to grasp, but please stay with me until the end of this short video, and you will be shocked to discover the truth behind why a staggering 98% of people on Earth have their pineal gland calcified or blocked, and why a select few, driven by insatiable greed, have been poisoning our brains and obstructing our third eye since we were little kids. The truth is, you weren't supposed to find your way to this page. Yet somehow, fate has guided you to unveil what is now believed to be the universe's most profound secret. I'll show you that attracting unlimited wealth and abundance has nothing to do with wealthy parents or high-paying jobs or knowing the right people, but everything to do with your pineal gland and your third eye. The only thing you need to do is to activate it. Can you guess how? I would be surprised if you did, because I can guarantee you've never heard about this secret NASA method in any book or YouTube video. See, activating your pineal gland and unlocking your mystical powers is simpler than you might think. It doesn't require hours of meditation or repeating affirmations. It doesn't require listening to specific sound frequencies or spending thousands of dollars on courses from yogic masters or gurus. In fact, it's a lot simpler than that. You can do it right now from where you're sitting, simply by using a 3-second NASA method that I'm about to share with you. Now, I have to warn you, This letter may not be available for very long. You see, I've received numerous threats from governmental agencies because I'm exposing their ugly truth. So I urge you to pay attention and continue watching till the very end. And you'll discover your hidden potential and your ability to transform anything you imagine within your mind into tangible reality. So if you believe you can handle the truth about unlocking your third eye, well, then I suggest you pay real close attention and continue this letter till the very end before it's too late. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Dr. David Reynolds. I'm 53 years old and I live in California. I'm an anatomy professor at one of the most prestigious universities in the country. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I'd be here talking to you about things like manifestation and connecting with the universe. You see, I've always been a man of science, firmly grounded in the realm of facts and empirical evidence. However, a recent heartbreaking event in my life led me to discover the truth about the hidden power we humans possess inside of us that allowed me to go from being crippled with debt to having more money than I can ever spend. See, despite my professional accomplishments, my life was far from perfect. I had recently gone through a heartbreaking divorce that left me emotionally scarred and financially strained. The divorce settlement left me with over $70,000 in debt. I was forced out of my marital house and squeezed into a cramped studio. The stress, both mental and financial, was absolutely crushing. My credit card had become my lifeline until I realized I was $12,000 in the red, with the interest compounding rapidly. Unpaid bills started piling up on my kitchen counter, as it was hard keeping my head above water, you see. If you're anything like me, you know what it feels like to not have enough, to feel like money is scarce and life is passing you by, living paycheck to paycheck with no security in case a tragic event happened. If you feel that way right now, I can definitely relate. Oh, but don't worry, because I'll share with you the real reason why it feels like the universe is not listening or even conspiring against you. You'll see that a blocked tiny organ inside your brain is messing with your ability to manifest and connect with the universe. But once activated, you can attract anything your heart desires almost instantly. And if that sounds a bit strange now, I understand, but please allow me to explain, and you'll see that it's all true. Now, when I thought that things wouldn't get any worse, I came home one day from teaching a class and found an eviction notice under my door. I was 2 months late on the rent, and the landlord was threatening to throw me out. I had already borrowed money from everyone I knew. You know, friends and family members and colleagues. They weren't answering my phone calls anymore. Over the next few days, my situation got so bad that the landlord was threatening to kick me out daily. I was facing a dilemma. Either find myself on the streets or swallow my pride and call the last person on earth who'd I want to borrow money from. My ex-wife. I debated whether I should do it or not, but clearly I had no other options. After battling with my own thoughts for a while, I gathered the courage to take the bus to where my ex-wife lived. I knocked on her door, and no surprise, she didn't seem happy to see me. After some awkward small talk, I explained to her how tough my situation was and that I needed help to pay rent. My daughter noticed me at the door and came running for a hug. I don't know what was going through my ex-wife's head or if she felt sorry for me, but she went